Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I know it's been so long since I posted a video on YouTube or anything. It's been probably like 3 years, but enough of that. I'm coming back and I'm gonna basically be having like vlogs, challenges, get ready with me's, like all that kind of stuff. Pranks. If y'all didn't know, I am the ultimate prankster. Yes I am. But anyways, this video is gonna be a new thing I'm starting on my channel. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be story time. So I'm gonna start having story times because some crazy stuff be happening to me, y'all, and y'all need to be witnessing this or hear it or whatever, because people say my reactions are crazy, and like I said, this story is crazy. So let me get into this story. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it is the worst Vagi-facial experience you can have. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all just a little backstory of like a Vagi-facial. Like, so you know, you taking care of yourself. We all about self-care, self-love over here, you know. So you taking care of yourself and whatnot, and you know, you getting facials, you working out, you doing all kind of stuff. So I'm like, you know what, I saw on Instagram actually this girl that do Vagi-facials, but it was like in Memphis or like Virginia or like something crazy like that, and it was on my timeline, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to do this. Like I want a little facial down there, you know. So I was like, this is the perfect time for me to do this. I'm going out of town, by the way. I'm going out of town, and I was going out of town for one of my closest friends, her birthday. So we was going out of town. So, okay. Like I said, I'm looking like, who does this in LA? It got to the point that I was even showing, like, I showed 2 of my homegirls, and I was like, y'all need to get into waxing. Like, why don't nobody wax? Why nobody do Vagi-facials? Like, you can make bread off of this. And one of them was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll do it, like, but not really. So she said that, but she really didn't even want to do it. So I'm like, you know what, it's okay, because time is ticking and we about to go out of town. So, you know, I need to get this handled. So, you know how Instagram is weird. It's almost like they can hear you talking, like right now, and you go on Instagram and they have like ads of what you've been talking about with this person or whatever the case may be. So I'm scrolling on Instagram, and lo and behold, somebody in Los Angeles, a young lady, I'm gonna call her a young lady, a young lady, she does Vagi-facials out here in LA. And if you're familiar with LA, Cali, you know where the bridge is. So she was by the bridge. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's nothing. Like I can definitely pull up. Okay, so I was looking at her page and stuff, and I'm like, okay, she really does do the Vagi-facial. So I'm gonna go through with her. So like I said, I've been looking for someone that does this, and it's crunch time. So I'm looking through her calendar so I can book a appointment. Mind you, let me go back real quick. I used to get with Vagi-facials, you have to get wax, by the way. I used to get what is it called? Laser. For anybody that wants to do laser, I recommend doing it. I did it for a full year. I had great results. It doesn't hurt. You can tell them to adjust the laser and all that. But if you want to know more about that, you can ask me personally. I used to go to Sev Laser on Melrose. But anyways, so back to her. So I'm looking through her calendar, and I'm like, okay, what day does she have available? So she had I think it was a Thursday available, and I'm like, okay, cool, perfect, because we leave Friday. Duh, my dumb self, I forgot that we planned a surprise brunch for my closest friend, which one of my closest friends, we was going out of town for her birthday, okay? So we going out of town for her birthday. Everything, you know, we getting everything situated, you know, hair done, nails done, you know. Anyway, so we getting everything ready in our outfits. We popping. We about to go out of town. We about to turn up for your birthday, and I can't be out of town looking foul. So, looking through her calendar, I book it. Boom. A lot of people are with this whole deposit stuff. I'm not with it. I provide services. Some people know I do hair. I provide services. I do not recommend a deposit. Like, I don't, if you're not gonna come, you're not gonna come. You got one time to flake on me. That's it. Like, why do we need to get all involved with the deposits and stuff? But anyways, so it says something about a deposit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not tripping. I booked I booked 2 services. I booked the actual wax and the Vagi-facial. Boom. So I'm just looking through like, man, I might want to book some more services through her, but this is what I'm gonna do for now, right? So I book it instantly. Boom, takes the money off for the whole service. I'm like, hold on, okay, that's fine, because you better be lucky, you know, the money was there, but you don't take out all the money. You're talking about the deposit. This is the deposit, the full total. But anyways, so that was strike 1. She took my money. Boom. So then, what happened after that? Okay, so she takes the money, and I'm not tripping, like, because I'm gonna go to this appointment. Like I said, we going out of town. I have to go. Literally, like, I have to go to this appointment. Like, I have a choice. So I'm like, okay, I messed up. So we surprise her. We get her cake, balloons, every brunch, boom, we going up. I knew that I had to keep track of time because of my appointment. And of course I wasn't gonna miss this appointment. I already paid for it. So I'm keeping track of time. I'm telling my homegirls, like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go, I'm about to go get my little, you know, get my little issue for out of town. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm happy. This is the happiest I've ever been for something like this, only because I was excited. Like, I really was doing research on this. So I'm telling them and everything. They're like, dang, Tia, you gotta leave. Like, dang, you gotta leave. I'm like, yeah, I gotta leave, but I'm gonna link up with y'all after. You know, the turn up don't stop. Yeah, so that's what I was on. And then, so I'm keeping track of time. I'm leaving the party. I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta go. So that morning, another side note, that morning, this young lady hit me up. She texted me like, good morning, just confirming your appointment for later. There's you have to park like in the yoga area or something like that. And I'm like, I gotta park at the yoga spot. Now say I go in my appointment and I come out and my car is gone, then what? Then what's gonna happen? Like, you're gonna give me anyways. So I'm already looking like, what? Like, I gotta park in the yoga place next door or whatever. But I'm like, okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. I'm coming. So I text back, thank you, I will be there. Boom. I get there, the yoga place that this girl is talking about, mind you, I'm making sure I get there. I leave 15 minutes before, like, it said it'll take me, like, from where I was at, y'all, it told me it would take me, like, 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave a little 15 minutes before that because, you know, we had brunch and you don't know, it could be traffic, anything, and I cannot miss this appointment, y'all. So I leave in enough time. I'm on the way, and instantly, boom, as soon as I get into the garage of wherever I was supposed to be, my service is just done. So I text her like, I'm here. Okay? She doesn't respond. I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? I call her. It's going straight to voicemail. I call her again. It's going to voicemail. I text her. It's not even saying delivered anymore at this point. I drive out of the garage and I post it on the street because I'm like, at this point, mind you, it was out of her house. okay, out of her apartment. It wasn't even like she had a little studio or something to be doing this. What you just doing this in your living room, girl? I don't even feel comfortable just being all free like that in somebody's living room, which came to be like how she get down. But anyway, so I'm posted up outside because I'm like, at this point I know where you live, so what's up? Like, you need to either hit me back and say that you can't do it or whatever. So I'm sitting there, like 30 minutes go by, 45 minutes go by. My homegirl's in me up like, how did your appointment go? Like, did you like it? Whatever. I'm like, I still haven't heard from her. I'm still sitting outside. This girl has the nerve, y'all, the nerve to text me like, you didn't make your appointment. If you were gonna be late, you could have let me know. Whoa, baby. That's terrible customer service, 1. 2, they didn't even have to do all that. Anyways, back to my story. I hope whoever that is okay. I'm sorry. So, like I was saying, she hit me back like, oh, you were late to your appointment. If you were going to be late, you could have said that. I turned off my phone after my last client and all this stuff. And I'm like, hold up. If you turn off your phone after your last client, then why is your phone off? I'm your last client. Your phone should be off the time that I was supposed to leave, not the time that I was supposed to step up in there. If you turn off your phone after your last client, and what business person does that? That's just weird. But anyways, she like, I turned off my phone, and then I'm like, at this point, I'm upset because I'm going out of town tomorrow, and I needed this to be done, and I trusted you. I trusted you to do this, and you didn't come through. So you know what? I need my money back, or I'm calling and I'm reporting fraud. And I told her, I said, you know what? I don't even appreciate this because this is terrible customer service. Please, I told her, I said, please do better in the future, boo. I hit her with the boo because you're not about to do that. Girl, I will go all over Instagram and tell people not to go to you. But I'm not like that. I didn't even do all that. So this is my time to do that. But anyway, so she going back and forth with me. Me and this girl was going back and forth, y'all. I'm like, this is so unprofessional. 1, you took my money. 2, you was gonna do it in your living room? 3, you going back and forth with me. I don't like that. I don't like that. But we going back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? At this point, you're just unprofessional, and I don't even want to deal with you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna figure it out, and I had to figure it out, y'all. At crunch time, I had to call my homegirls like, listen, this girl, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know how we get. So I had to call my homegirls and tell them what the tea was, and they like, oh my God, Tia, I know you're so mad because you've been talking about this, you've been wanting to do this and all this stuff. So that's how it went. I never even got the damn Vagi-facial. Talk about a terrible experience. But anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, because your girl will be back with way more videos with some fucking heat. I mean, with some heat. Excuse my language, but I'll be back with more videos. Let me know if y'all like my story times. I'll continue my story times on my story. But like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram.